I can't believe that I can hear music behind you. I can see people, revelers, partiers walking behind you. It just looks like every other day on Bourbon Street, and you're standing in the place where more than a dozen people were killed.
Yeah, it is so eerie, Ashley. Something about it just, honestly, like almost doesn't feel right standing here. This is the spot where I'm standing, where the truck drove and where most of the victims died, right in this spot. The bodies were all over the place. And you look out here tonight, I mean, Bourbon Street is pretty slammed tonight. I mean, you've got people all the way in that direction down to Canal Street. You look down here, and there's people pretty much for as far as you can see, and people are just sort of having a good time. Most people don't even really seem like they know exactly what happened in this exact spot where they are now partying, when just yesterday, this entire area was closed down. There are a lot of police around. I don't see any walking by right now, but we've seen police. There's military police out here. So the police presence is pretty big. But I want to show you, I mean, there's like little reminders, which is kind of eerie. And most people just walk by, they're not even looking down and noticing this. But I mean, there's like little memorials like this one where there's candles and some teddy bears. And plants, but like I said, I don't even think most of the people out here notice it or maybe even realize that this is the actual spot where the terror attack happened.
Well, I have to be honest, Brian, I've been trying to process what you're going through right now, and part of me wants to think that as Americans, we're just not going to let them win, right? We're just going to go on with life, and you can't change things just because you read some passage in your Bible and you decided you were going to change policy, feelings, emotions, anything with your evil. And so I don't want to think it's crass that people are out partying in the place where only within hours the dead, you know, were being processed. But are you getting a sense of anyone there, or are they almost oblivious?
Look, I mean, they're obviously not oblivious. Most of the people here were at the Sugar Bowl, so they had to stay an extra day. The game was postponed 24 hours, and I think people feel bad, obviously, about what happened. I think what you say is true, though, that, you know, sort of speaks a little bit to the New Orleans spirit, to the American spirit, that you're not going to let a terrorist sort of shut everything down. I mean, I was wondering earlier, is it more disturbing being here now and seeing people party, or would it be more disturbing being here and feeling like the terrorist won and everything shut down? Let me show you. I mean, I want to show you like sort of the police out here. This is Homeland Security here, a big group of Homeland Security officers, and there was military police a little while ago. So I don't know. It's a weird balance. I don't know what the answer is, Ashley. I think it's weird that this just happened and the bodies were right here yesterday. But I think it would also feel bad if everything just shut down and the terrorist won.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to hear from our viewers. You know, go to my social media, go to Brian's social media, jump on some of our posts and just tell us what you think about this. I mean, I see people weighing in both ways, like to hell with Shamsud-Din, you know, to hell with what he did. This is America, and you can't change us. We're bigger and better and stronger than that. On the other side of the coin, I feel terrible for the victims' family members. I'm not sure how they would process that. We'll ask about it. We've got a couple of people on the show tonight. Can I just ask you real quickly about the Sugar Bowl and the security? Are you seeing, other than the men that just passed by you from Homeland, are you seeing bigger barricades? Are you seeing the sidewalks blocked now? Not just the streets, but the sidewalks, because that's where this killer got his access to Bourbon Street, over the sidewalk.
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely seen more security at where the Sugar Bowl was. I mean, they had this massive perimeter. There was SWAT team out there. It was interesting. I mean, I was reading earlier, I think they were down 10,000 tickets. So, and the ticket prices just dropped. I mean, you get tickets for like 40 or 60 bucks, tickets that were $500 at the last minute. So people definitely backed out. I think some people just, their travel plans changed and they, you know, needed to leave. They didn't have a flight, or maybe people were also scared. But there's definitely a bigger security presence out here. I mean, the military police are really intense. They haven't walked by since we've been live. I keep looking around for them because, I mean, there's like soldiers out here that you see every 5 or 10 minutes in big groups that walk by. So you definitely get a sense that things are secure.
Well, I'm glad you're there to bring us the full story and to help us process, because I think we're all kind of on the fence about how we feel, and whoever isn't, I hope they understand the other side. Brian Entin, thank you for that. I appreciate all the work you've been doing. You must be exhausted. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.